Now, for the first time in a span of 2 weeks, the Azimio la Umoja presidential candidate and the opposition leader, the former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, has gone missing and is nowhere to be seen or to be found. In fact, the last time I heard Raila Odinga speaking is on 30th of October 2022 during the burial ceremony of the Kakamega governor's mother. Since that day, which is exactly 2 weeks ago, Raila Odinga has not been actively participating in the political arena of the Republic of Kenya. And in that span of 2 weeks, several issues have happened. Several political activities have taken place. First of all, is the case whereby the retired President Uhuru Kenyatta decided to join hands and working closely with the ruling government, the Kenya Kwanza government. Since Uhuru Kenyatta accepted that appointment by Dr. William Ruto as the regional peace envoy of the entire Horn of Africa, we have seen him actively participating in that position, and he has solved several issues, initiating several peace talks, including the Tigray issue in Ethiopia. Also, recently we have seen him in Congo. So he has been actively participating or accomplishing the assignments and the duties that is being assigned by the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. The second thing that has happened in that span of 2 weeks is the Kenya Kwanza Alliance members of National Assembly planning to scrap the presidential term limits. And according to them, which is that issue was actually led by the Fati MP by the name Salah Yakub, who was leading that issue. And he made it very clear that they have a plan to scrap the presidential term limit and introduce the age limit of the presidency, such that at a certain age, you are not qualified to run for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. But Raila Amolo Odinga also kept quiet about that issue. It is only that Martha Karua, who is also part of the Azimio la Umoja team, who spoke yesterday saying that there is actually a plan of dictatorship in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. But Raila Odinga has been keeping quiet during that issue. The third issue that is happening right now as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the American billionaire by the name Bill Gates is right now in the country, so that he is on several missions here, including meeting with several leaders, elected leaders. And we saw him recently meeting with the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. But also, the main issue as to why Bill Gates is right here in Kenya is to encourage the use of the GMOs, the genetic modified organisms. And that is why when he was speaking today, we heard him very well saying that, confessing publicly that every piece of bread that he has been eating comes from the GMOs. Every piece of the corns that he has been eating comes from the GMOs. So this is actually to encourage the use of the GMO food, which was actually introduced by Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and it was previously banned in the country. We all know that the opposition leader Raila Amolo Odinga, together with the Azimio allies, have actually been opposing this move of the use of the introduction of the GMOs. But when Bill Gates is talking about this issue, Raila Amolo Odinga also is in silence. That is the third issue. And the fourth issue is about the East African, or the nomination of the East African Legislative Assembly nominees, the EALA nomination. We all know that yesterday, the appointment or the nomination of the East African Legislative Assembly took place successfully, and we saw several leaders from the Azimio la Umoja Alliance, together with the leaders from the Kenya Kwanza Alliance being nominated in those areas. But we have not heard even a single word from Raila Amolo Odinga. So the question is, where is Raila Amolo Odinga? Why is he keeping quiet? You know, it's kind of weird. It is kind of weird thing seeing Raila Amolo Odinga keeping that much quiet. What is in his plan as a politician? Because we all know that Raila Odinga, first of all, is the opposition leader. So he has to provide, you know, oversight of the ruling government, you know, hold the government to the toes. That is his duty as the opposition leader. So in this video today, I just want us to briefly discuss the reasons as to why Raila Amolo Odinga has been very silent recently. But before that, if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly support this YouTube channel by subscribing. Also give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend my channel to reach out to other people. Also, you can press that notification bell so that each and every time we upload or I upload a video on this platform, YouTube will automatically notify you. Otherwise, just know that for your information is that each and every day you must find a video on this platform. So keep supporting this YouTube channel. You can also share this YouTube this video, ladies and gentlemen. So in my first consideration, or in my personal view, the first reason as to why Raila Amolo Odinga has been very quiet on several issues happening, or several political issues that are happening here in Kenya, it is because he is actually planning for his next political move. Raila Amolo Odinga made it very clear. I remember him talking about this issue, promising his Azimio la Umoja allies that he is actually planning the next political move, and he will let the Azimio la Umoja Alliance know so that they can follow that political path or that political direction. So that could be the first point. He is actually planning, coming up with a strategy. That is why he has been keeping quiet for that long time. The second reason is as to why Raila Amolo Odinga has kept quiet is maybe he has just decided to take a political break. You know, according to the age of Raila Amolo Odinga, he has been overworking recently. You know, after the campaigns, Raila Odinga has taken the opposition leadership. So he needs to rest. So I personally believe that he has just decided to take a political break so that, you know, he can give it a time to rest, and because of his age. And that reason, ladies and gentlemen, maybe it could be he has decided to go silent so that he can leave that space for other Azimio la Umoja Alliance leaders to actively participate in the opposition side. We all know that the only people who have been participating in the opposition are none other than Raila Odinga and Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Other leaders, including Martha Karua and several leaders, Jeremiah Kioni and other Jubilee leaders, have not been participating in the opposition side. So maybe he has decided to take a break together with Kalonzo Musyoka so that other leaders of the Azimio la Umoja Alliance can take that opposition role. And the fourth and the last point, ladies and gentlemen, maybe it could be, you know, he has decided to take a break in opposing the government so that the government can simply make a mistake. You know, Raila Odinga, you know, pointing out fingers or opposing each and every move made by the president, it actually means that he is assisting the president by solving some mistakes there. So maybe he has decided, you know, let me just take a break a little bit so that the ruling government can work on its own, and if at all it makes a mistake, then I will come up and oppose that move. Maybe it is because, and I heard, you know, William Ruto gave them enough or that support or that permission to talk as much as they want to play the opposition role in the Republic of Kenya. And I had recently several Azimio la Umoja Alliance allies saying that they want William Ruto to commit mistakes. They are expecting William Ruto to commit mistakes. I don't know if William Ruto at all he will commit those mistakes, but I personally think that maybe Raila Odinga has decided to take that political break, so that if William Ruto makes a political move or a mistake, then he can come up and talk about that issue. So that is all about today's analysis, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about this? Where is Raila Odinga and why has he decided to keep quiet? He has been very silent recently. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for keeping intact on this YouTube platform. See you in the next video. My name is Json.